Welcome to the Amira English Learning Podcast. I'm Amira, and I'm here with my co-host, Khuram.
Hello everyone. It's great to have you here. Today, we're talking about something that many learners ask: can I really learn English without books?
Many people believe that learning English requires thick grammar books and long vocabulary lists. But that's not true. You can learn English in a fun, natural way, just as you learned your first language.
Exactly. Think about how children learn to speak. They don't start by reading books. They listen, repeat, and imitate. This is the most natural way to learn a language.
So, if you're wondering how to start learning English without books, we have the answers for you. We'll share simple, effective methods that you can use every day.
Let's begin with the first step, listening.
Step 1. Surround yourself with English by listening every day. The first step to learning English without books is listening. Before you can speak well, you need to hear the language as much as possible.
That's right. Listening is how your brain gets used to the sounds and patterns of English. Even if you don't understand everything at first, your brain will start recognizing words naturally.
You can listen to English in many ways: podcasts, audiobooks, TV shows, movies, radio stations, or YouTube videos. The key is to make it part of your daily routine.
And you don't need to sit and focus like you do with a book. You can listen while doing daily activities, while cooking, exercising, or commuting. The more you hear English, the easier it becomes.
How to practice listening without books. 1. Start with subtitles. Watch movies or TV shows with English subtitles. This helps you connect sounds with words.
2. Repeat phrases aloud, pause after a sentence and try to repeat it exactly as you heard it. This improves pronunciation.
3. Slow down the speed. Use apps like YouTube or podcasts that allow you to slow down the audio if needed.
4. Listen to different accents. English has many accents. Listen to American, British, Australian, and other accents to improve understanding.
Exercise. Find a short 3-minute English video. Watch it, then write down 5 new words or phrases you hear. Try to use them in a sentence.
This exercise helps you learn real, everyday vocabulary naturally. Now, let's move to speaking.
Step 2. Start speaking, even if you make mistakes. Many learners feel afraid to speak English because they worry about making mistakes. But mistakes are an important part of learning.
That's absolutely right. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. The key is to start speaking, even if your sentences are not perfect.
Here's a simple way to start speaking. Describe what you are doing in English. For example, say, I am drinking coffee. My coffee is hot.
Yes. Another method is to describe what you see around you. This is my laptop. My laptop is black. I use my laptop for work.
How to practice speaking without books. 1. Talk to yourself. Stand in front of a mirror and speak for 1 minute about your day.
2. Think in English. Instead of translating from your native language, try forming sentences directly in English.
3. Use voice messages. Send voice messages in English to friends or language partners.
4. Join language exchange groups. Find online communities where you can practice speaking with native speakers.
Exercise. Look in the mirror and talk about your daily routine in English for 1 minute. Describe what you did in the morning, what you are doing now, or what you will do later.
This exercise builds confidence and makes speaking feel more natural. Now, let's talk about vocabulary.
Step 3. Learn vocabulary from real-life situations. Instead of memorizing vocabulary lists, learn words naturally from real-life experiences. This makes learning more meaningful.
A great way to do this is by paying attention to English words you see every day, on food packaging, street signs, advertisements, and social media.
Another simple method is to label objects in your home. Put a note on your fridge that says fridge and on your mirror that says mirror. Seeing these words daily will help you remember them.
I love that idea. Another tip is to write a new word on a sticky note and use it in sentences throughout the day.
How to learn vocabulary without books. 1. Watch English shows and take notes. Write down words that interest you.
2. Follow English social media pages, read posts and comments to see how people use words naturally.
3. Play word games. Use apps like Duolingo or play games like word association.
4. Talk about your surroundings, look around you and name things in English.
Exercise. Walk around your home and name 5 objects in English. Then, use each word in a sentence.
Learning words through real-life situations helps you remember them faster. Now, let's talk about grammar.
Step 4. Learn grammar naturally through observation. Many people struggle with English grammar because they try to memorize too many rules. But grammar can be learned naturally by paying attention to real sentences.
That's correct. Instead of memorizing rules, notice how native speakers form sentences. For example, you don't need to study past tense rules if you frequently hear, "Yesterday, I went to the store."
How to learn grammar without books. 1. Read simple English articles. Notice how sentences are structured.
2. Listen to conversations, pay attention to sentence patterns.
3. Use apps that correct grammar. Grammarly and other tools help you spot mistakes.
4. Write a journal, write about your day and check for errors.
Exercise. Write 3 sentences about your daily routine in the present tense. Then, rewrite them in the past tense. Example: I eat breakfast. I ate breakfast.
Observing grammar in real-life use makes learning easier. Now, let's summarize everything.
Learning English should be an enjoyable experience. Focus on progress, not perfection.
The most important thing is to practice every day. Even if you practice for just 10 minutes, consistency matters.
To summarize, listen to English daily, speak as much as possible, learn words from real-life situations, and observe grammar naturally.
The more you immerse yourself in English, the faster you will improve. Keep practicing, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Thank you for listening to this episode. If you found it helpful, share it with a friend who is learning English.
See you in the next episode. Keep learning and stay motivated.